We need to talk about nutrient management and manures. A lot of organic small farmers like to make relationships with people in the animal industry. A lot of times that's horse manure is readily available in lots of Yavapai County, so that's a good place to start. And so many organic gardeners use just horse manure for their nutrient management. This can be complex by getting soil analysis and amending as needed, but manures are a great source of organic nutrition. And so at this small farm, they get supplies of horse manure brought in and dumped, and they let them sit for a long period of time. So this pile here has been sitting for at least a whole season, and you can see the material is really broken down and ready to use. So they directly apply this to the garden beds and till it in, and that's their management practice. They do that every time that they plant. Myself personally, instead of leaving large piles of manure around, like such as in my home, I would take manures, the amount that I would need for one season, and I would compost them. So I'd be working 2 to 3 months in advance, and so I'd be composting manure for my fall crop in the spring, and I'd be composting manures and garden wastes and scraps in the fall for my spring garden. And I'd be on a 6-month rotation where I'm composting, turning that product and breaking it down until it's a black humus type material, and then I would add it to my gardens. But in this case, they have lots of space and lots of manure supplies, and so they just let it sit, and then they use it. It's no longer fresh, and any potential for harmful bacteria has been broken down just because of time. Something else that's important. Here's a neat trick for manure. You get some well-aged horse manure. This stuff came from a bedding area because there's some wood chips and stuff here mixed in with this manure, but the manure was mounded down the row, and then the corn seeds planted deep right into the manure. So as this corn is coming up, the weeds are sort of suppressed, and as the manure continues to break down, it's releasing organic nutrition. So this is about a 3 to 4 inch deep mound of composted horse manure, and then some happy corn plants.